Hi everyone, welcome to Math 242 Pre-Calculus. Getting you ready to take calculus in the near future. My name is Ann Woods, and I'm going to be your instructor. You can feel free to call me Annie in emails. You'll notice that I will sign most emails just with Annie, unless it has to be all formal, but otherwise very laid back. So if you can tell, I am in my bedroom right now, trying to find a quiet place so that I can have some quiet time with you guys. You're going to see that some of these lectures are going to be in my barn. Some of them will be at school, but I live in a house with 6 people, 3 kids, so there are noises, and I live on a farm, so there are farm animals and all sorts of things going on. So hopefully it won't be too disruptive, and we can get all of our lectures done and everything relatively easily. So I wanted to, like I said, introduce you to the class and let you know kind of where I use things, where I do things online. So first off, because it's an online class, I may never see you, and that's completely, your choice. I do teach college for kids at Cuesta, so I am there actually Monday through Thursday. I am actually in room 4111. So if you ever want to stop by and ask questions or just, meet me, feel free. Yeah, let's see. And otherwise I'm there teaching kids, so you'll see me there with the kids. But for those of you that aren't around, you're at home or whatever, you don't need to have personal interaction with me if you don't want to. But we're going to use our discussion board mainly for our interactions. So if you have questions for me, if it's of a math nature, please put it on the discussion board, which I'll show you on Canvas. That way we can all see what the question was, and we can all benefit from the answer, and maybe your fellow classmates can help you out with questions, maybe even faster than I can. So definitely want to use that discussion board. If it's of a personal nature, then please email me, and I will get back to you, and we can discuss whatever the issue may be. So let's see what else was good. So discussion room, or the discussion board, is open all the time, so you can always post in there. I will be in the discussion room, it seems weird to say that, on Monday and Wednesday from 4 to 5. So that will kind of run as our office hours. So if you want to have immediate contact with me, those will be the times that you want to be in the discussion room, and I'll get right back to you. But otherwise, if you're doing your homework at midnight and you have a question, just type it in and I will get back to you the next time I sit down at my computer. If you want to have a Zoom conversation with me, we can certainly do that, basically as an appointment situation. Send me an email and let me know when you have some time, and I'll let you know what works for me, and we can certainly set up a Zoom conversation if you want to do that as well. Let's see. I will send you also a weekly, or maybe even bi-weekly, just depends on how much information we've got going on, but a weekly email so that you know what I'm expecting of you each week, what the plans are for that week, what you should be caught up with, and by what times. So just kind of like a weekly summary email for you. So if you have read through the syllabus, or you have your syllabus, basically I run the class very, very normal. It's not anything weird, but you've got your basic grading scale on there, so you know how grades will be. You will be able to check your grades on Canvas at any time. Of course, here I'm in my room thinking it's all quiet and there's a dog at the door. So yeah, I don't think he's gonna go away. Okay, give me 1 second. It's a she, that's Pruny. So anyway, Pruny wants to lay on the bed, so we'll just let her lay on the bed. So yes, you'll be able to check your grades on Canvas anytime you want. Then let's see, some of the basics here. Cheating won't be tolerated. I will have to report you to the vice president of the school if you're caught cheating. If you don't want to be in the class, take the couple minutes to drop yourself, especially in online class. Since I don't see you, I don't necessarily know that you don't want to be in the class. So if you don't want to be here or be taking the class anymore, you need to drop it yourself. When it comes to homework, we're going to have practice homework, and then we are going to have assignments that are due. The practice homework is actually on the front page of Canvas, so you can click on it right there and it takes you right to the practice problems, and those will come out of this book, which I guess we should talk about the book. Here is the book. I don't know why it's called College Algebra, but even though we're in pre-calc, it's College Algebra. It's the 3rd edition, and it's by Stitz and Ziegler. It seems like it's a pretty good book for being able to read through the different topics. The only thing I don't like about it is that it's all black and white. There's not much color. It's very much textbooky rather than like visuals for you. So that's kind of a little bit hard, but that's why you've got me. So homework problems from the book are practice problems, and then assignments I will give you, and those are the ones that you're going to turn into me, and I will show you those in a minute. We will have tests throughout the semester. We'll have 3 tests and then a final, which means it comes bing, bing, bing. And they will be taken online on Canvas. They'll mainly be like multiple choice and fill in, since it's kind of hard for you to show me all your work online. But I will most likely have at least some problems, if not all of the problems, where I ask you to upload your solutions so that I can see your handwriting and see that you actually did do the problem. But more on that when we get towards tests. Our final is on the last day of school. You need to be able to take that final by the end of the last day of school so that we can finish up, because I have to turn in my grades. I believe it's the next day, or it might be 2 days later, but they don't give me much leeway. If you want to do everything at your speed and go a little faster, the dates that I give you are the dates when that is the last date due, but you can certainly do things at your own speed. Let's see, what else do we need to know? When you're taking tests, I expect that you'll be using your book, your notes, your calculator, but you are not to be working with other people. You're not to be sharing your work. And Canvas actually has ways of kind of making sure that happens. So I will be using those different methods to kind of keep you honest. But when you're doing homework there, I expect that you will work together. You will go find help at the math lab. You will ask questions of me, ask questions of other people, do everything you need to get all of your homework completely correct. Let's see, what else? We will be using a TI-84 in this class. Any graphing calculator will do. It does not need to be an 84. I believe the one I use is an 84 plus, but we do need to have one of those calculators. And honestly, if you are headed to calculus, pretty good bet that your calculus teacher is going to require that as well. So the 84 plus is a really good calculator. And the nice thing about it is it's not so advanced that some teachers will not let you use it. If you go to like the 87 or the 89 or even into the 90s, so TI 90 whatever, some teachers won't let you use those. So in that case, buying that calculator is kind of a waste because you won't be able to use it in class or on tests. But if you stick with the 84 or 84 plus, you're pretty much looking good. Again, we will use the computer, so you need to be able to access the computer on a daily basis. You have to have good enough internet that you can upload documents for me and be able to watch videos. And here goes the dog again. Pruny. Shh. So, like I said, you can read through the syllabus and ask any questions if you have questions, but I just kind of wanted to really show you where things were on Canvas in case this is your first time doing an online class or working with Canvas online. So here I'm going to move the camera and I am going to, let's see, how do I turn it around? No. Okay, why will it not let me turn it around? Come on, camera. Well, okay. Why will it not let me turn it around? Hello. Okay, well, then we will take a break for a moment and I will turn the camera around and then we'll do part 2. Okay, sorry about that.